Building's quiet after 10, floors half lit, the hum of air. I close my laptop, check the time. No one asking if I care. The work is there, the choice is mine. No voice to praise me, none to blame. Just me and what I said I'd do, but no one knew my name. Nobody's watching, nobody knows. No hand to clap, no sign to show. This is the part they never see, who I am when it's only me. Nobody's watching, no record kept, just promises I haven't left. This is where it counts the most, what I choose when I'm alone. It's easier to drift a little, call it rest, call it grace. Harder to stay with what matters when there's no one in my face. I've learned how quiet quitting feels, how easy it is to bend. But I don't want a life that works only when I'm being seen. Nobody's watching, nobody knows. No hand to clap, no sign to show. This is the part they never see, who I am when it's only me. Nobody's watching, no record kept, just promises I haven't left. This is where it counts the most, what I choose when I'm alone. I don't need a spotlight, I don't need a test. I just need to stay aligned when no one's impressed. Integrity is quiet work, it doesn't raise its hand. It builds a life from small decisions. No one has to know. And that's okay. This is how I'm learning to stay. If I keep my word in the dark, it'll hold in the light of day. Nobody's watching, no crowd, no throne, just the man I'm becoming. Oh, this is where it counts the most, what I choose when I'm alone. I thought I knew the shape of this year, had it measured, had it neat. But something shifted after fall, and I landed on my feet. Inside a weight I didn't choose, inside a role I didn't name. It wasn't failure, wasn't love, just life rearranging the frame. This is what I didn't plan. This is where I stand, not the path I mapped out, but the ground beneath my hands. I'm learning how to answer what arrives without demand. They I'm still the one who can. There are days I miss the outline, miss the comfort of control. Now the questions feel heavier, and the answers coming slow. Something solid forms in me, but I stay instead of fight. When I stop asking why this came and start asking how I live it right. This is what I didn't plan. This is where I stand, not the path of my plow, but the ground beneath my hands. I'm learning how to answer what arises without demand. This is what I didn't plan, but I'm still the one who can. Not everything unexpected is a threat to who I am. Some things come to teach me what preparation never can. This is what I didn't plan, and I won't pretend it's fall, but I'm learning how to carry it without letting myself fall. This is what I didn't plan, and I won't walk in like a victim. I'll meet it where it stands. The spark wore off somewhere in March when the days all felt the same. Nothing breaking, nothing rising, just the quiet stretch of staying. I stopped waiting for momentum and learned how effort feels, like doing what's in front of me when nothing lifts the wheel. I'm staying in the work, even when it's slow, even when the reason doesn't show. This is how the ground gets firm. This is how I learn. I'm staying in the work. There's no applause for showing up, no headline for the tribe. Just small decisions stacking up like days that pass me by. I'm not chasing motivation, I'm not waiting to feel sure. I'm learning how commitment works when the road gets ordinary. I'm staying in the work, even when it's slow, even when the reason doesn't show. This is how the ground gets firm. This is how I learn. I'm staying in the work. Discipline isn't punishment, it's choosing what to keep. It's showing up when no one's there, and play it is something deep. I'm staying in the work, not for praise or proof, move just to be the kind of man who follows through. This is how the ground gets firm. This is how I learn. I'm staying in a word. I'm not lost, but I'm not certain. Not moving fast or standing still. Somewhere between the push and pause, between the want and will. The noise fell off without a sound, left me here with what is true. No clear sign of what comes next, just space enough to choose. This is the halfway quiet, where nothing shouts my name. No pressure pulling forward, no echo from the same. I'm learning how to listen without needing it to speak. This is the halfway quiet, and I'm still on my feet. I used to think the middle meant I missed some hidden turn. Now I see it's where the weight of direction has to earn. I don't need the answer yet, I don't need the map. I just need to hold the space and not collapse. This is the halfway quiet, where nothing shouts my name. No pressure pulling forward, no echo from the same. I'm learning how to listen without meaning it to speak. This is the halfway quiet, and I'm still on my feet. Patience is an empty time. It's courage flowing down. Sometimes strength to stand still until the ground is found. This is the halfway quiet, and I won't rush it through. I'm letting what's becoming come in view. No signal, no demand, just breathe, I get to keep. This is the halfway quiet, and I'm still on my feet. Every yes I say now closes something else. Time doesn't stretch forever. Choice is learning how to weigh itself. I used to say yes easy, thought more meant more alive. Now I'm learning how to choose what actually survives. There's a cost to yes, there's a cost to stay. Every open door lets another fade. I'm not afraid of choosing less, I'm afraid of choosing wrong. So I'm learning the cost of yes, I'm carrying it on. Some friendships thin out quietly, some paths fall out of view. Not because they didn't matter, because I couldn't do them too. There's a grief in growing honest and naming what I care. But there's peace in knowing limits and standing where I stand. There's a cost to yes, there's a cost to stay. every open door lets another fade. I'm not afraid of choosing less, I'm afraid of choosing wrong. So I'm learning the cost of yes and carrying it on. No choice comes without weight, but not choosing costs me more. I'd rather carry one clear path than every open door. There's a cost to yes, and I'll pay it slow. With my time, my focus, with the life I'm learning to hold. I won't say yes to everything, I'll say it where I'm strong. I'm learning the cost to yes. Carrying it on. I thought identity was something you decide and then defend. Turns out it's something you practice again and again. The days don't ask for speeches, they ask for small replies. Who I am keeps showing up in how I live my life. I'm still choosing, not once, not then. Still choosing who I am in ordinary moments, not the version I announce, but the one I let remain. I'm still choosing every day. Some days I get it wrong, some days I get it right. Most days I just keep going without a clear highlight. But the pattern's forming slowly like a road I recognize. I become what I return to, not what I try once and leave behind. I'm still choosing, not once, not then. Still choosing who I am in ordinary moments, not the version I announce, but the one I let remain. I'm still choosing every day. There's freedom in repetition, in choosing what is true. The life I'm building quietly is built by what I do. I'm still choosing a finish line in sight, just choosing to be honest with the life I live at night. Not perfect, not complete, just faithful where I stay. I'm still choosing every day. I don't need the edge of something new. I don't need the end in view. I'm learning how to stand right here when the ground feels unfinished too. The middle is an empty space. It's where the weight is real. It's where I learn what laughs in me and what I'm willing to feel. I'm holding the middle, not rushing through, letting what's forming finish true. No shortcut forward, no way back, just the steady work of staying intact. I'm holding the middle, I'm staying here. I'm holding the middle, and that's enough.